We have an understandable desire to surround children with books, to provide them with as many texts as possible, to familiarise them with lots and lots of stories. But we need to be careful that we don't, by doing this, overwhelm them with the number of books that we give them. So again, look at the number of books that you have on display at any one time. Count them up. Get rid of any that aren't attractive, that are too old, or potentially contain out-of-date content. And then think about what's going to look appealing to the children. So start with a much smaller number of really high quality texts that cover a range of subjects, familiar, comfortable settings, for example, the kinds of fascinations that will hold your children's attention, and display those effectively. In terms of the books that you include, make sure that you include the ones that they're really familiar with, the ones that they love, the stories that they've heard over and over again, possibly in the class before. And then introduce the books that you've shared with them as well. Think about including books that are really different, that are perhaps about an unusual subject matter, something that is really going to grab their attention and hold it. As well as books, you might like to think about including a selection of small puppets. That will aid the storytelling and all the communication and language that we need from young children. It's really important that we include non-fiction as well as fiction. As children move into Key Stage 1, we can separate the two in increasingly formal ways. So, for example, having a separate shelf or a separate unit for fiction and non-fiction works particularly well. Then provide opportunities for early research. So, for example, can you find this small world animal in this text about animals?